All right, so we brought him back by popular demand. It's the one, it's the only. Pops, Pops, great to be back and to be around you again. I was just out in Cleveland for the Abdullah Mason fight versus Bell. I know you had a chance to watch it, so give me your impression. What do you think about Abdullah Mason's performance against such a veteran fighter like Bell?
I think a lot of things stood out to me about the fight. To be honest with you, I'm gonna go talk about Albert Bell on his behalf first. I think if he, in my own opinion, I think his 1-2-1 combinations in that right was giving a lot of problems to Abdullah Mason in the first 6 rounds. I don't think Abdullah had all the answers that he thought coming to the fight he was going to get, even though they knew each other. He knew his opponent more than a lot of opponents because they grew up together and they spar and vice versa. I think in that way it was a good experience for Bell. Got an opportunity to go ahead and fight Mason.
Yep.
Do the 1-2 punches like I told you, and he caused a lot of problems. What I would say about Bell in the future, just train more, get more rounds in, because I think after those rounds, I think in my opinion, you gave up a lot of rounds you didn't have to give because this is the first time you won 12 rounds with that. Hey. If you would have been, to my opinion, it would have been have more stamina, more rounds within yourself. I know they do that with sparring and everything.
Yeah.
I think you would have been more prepared, and who knows how this fight would have gone.
So probably like just more versatility in his offense. You think like that's probably what he needed?
I guess he did say towards the end that one of the biggest things that slowed him down after the 6th round was Mason caught him with a good punch to the nose, and he had problems breathing. So I think that he is too good. So I like how he came out.
Good fighter.
Yeah, as a fighter, he uses distance, he uses range, and he knew how to throw 1-2 combinations. He might not have that power to pop, or people say whatever. He only like 9 rounds,
10 knockouts in 28 fights.
28 fights, but just getting the points. Winning on points and moving around, keeping it hard for
making Abdullah battle for that those inches in the ring, the real estate.
Yeah, that was big. Now for Abdullah, like I said, I think he had a lot of problem trying to deal with the right hand from I think it's a little taller in Bell.
Yeah.
And the distance. It wasn't until after the 6th, 7th round when
he made an adjustment.
He made an adjustment with his father. His father, I've never seen. God bless his father. His father showed me some shit that I didn't think I had, and that's why you need that father behind you. He was screaming at him. He was telling him, "Go to that body." His brother told him, "Go to that body and break him down. Once you break the body down, everything else is yours." And what did he do? He came out there, did as his father and his brother told him to do. Went to that body, forced him and pressured him instead of having Bell push him back. He was pushing him back and knowing that he's behind on the cards. And boy, did he turn it on. To me, I think that Abdullah, to me, he's not just, used the term he's a boxer. No, I think tonight, it really showed what this kid could be and how special he could be in his division. He turned it on when he had to, and that's what you want to see.
Correct.
You want to see a fighter to test adversity, and this is like the really first fight. I know prior fights he got knocked down, he got back up.
Johan Vasquez, Sam Noakes when he won the title was a very rugged fight.
He had that, but with this special fight, it was just the fact how Bell came in there and neutralized him from constantly coming in. And
it was short notice, so he only had a week and a half to prepare.
Right, so that I'm not gonna say exposed Mason, but it gave him another learning what you call it, to put on his arsenal to learn that, hey, okay, I came in there, but he did what he was supposed to do. He went in there and knocked him down and said, okay, I'm going to take it out. And that's what champions do.
Correct. So, it is worth noting, Pops, that Mason's 22 years old.
Wow.
That was his first world title defense. So think about that for a second.
Yeah.
Your first world title defense is the 28-0, long-rangey veteran, and it's at home. And I know you weren't there, but I would say probably 40 to 45% of that crowd was going for Albert Bell. There was a lot of people from the Cleveland that came to support him.
I heard in the press conference and all that, and which I think that you were right. When we talk about this fight after Codina wasn't going to be, but we talked and we said, hey, you say, hey, Pops, keep an eye on this Albert Bell guy. it's not going to be like you think it is just a 1 week showed up.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
2 weeks.
No, he's good.
It's going to Ricky Nick. No, he came in there and he did what it's just unfortunate it didn't turn out the way it would have done for him.
Yeah, yeah.
To just a little bit more. But I think with this, he actually got his name out there more.
I don't know if you heard,
No.
but I don't know when this deal got signed.
Yeah.
But it was announced during the week. About I'm gonna say the day before the fight. I was in the hotel lobby and I seen Sam Watson from PBC.
Yeah, right.
And I guess PBC had cut a deal and they actually signed Arabelle. So I'm sure he's still gonna be a PBC. They were hoping he would have won the title because it would have given them some leeway in the division. But he's found a home at PBC. So
Yeah, and I think with that being said, him going to PBC, just the fact that now his door opened up for him, he got exposure with, not just with any name in Top Rank, but I'm talking about Mason.
but the young star.
Right, he came and got an upcoming star to show with us, and he gave both of them gave us a good fight, believe it or not. Both of us showed us what they were. So it was a win-win for Mason, but I love both of them, and I want to see more of Bell, because I think Bell, as he get more, as he gets more training and more, not that
Big fights.
big fights, I think this guy's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I know you don't know a ton about Bell. I know he was at 130 pounds. He was the number one contender in the WBO. He was in position to fight guys like Jamel Herring, Shakur Stevenson, even Lamont Roach, and
People turn him down.
all
right?
those guys. They just decided to go another direction because this guy. I mean, and you saw why. He's long. He's
When I seen that, the long range and the 1 and 2, and it was hard for Mason in the beginning to get inside there until like the other's corner talked to him and everything. It showed why nobody wanted to fight him, to be honest. And like you see more than I did, but he was the goods, I think.
Yeah, he was good.
He was the goods. He just fell short like any fight for the first time on the big stage, but he did what he's supposed to do. So I don't know what direction they're gonna put him with. I don't know what they're gonna do. You know what I was thinking about also, just real quick. Mason's a big dude.
Abdullah. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep saying I want to see him against in the future fights with Vargas.
Emiliano. Yeah.
I don't want to see that no more.
You don't think Emiliano Vargas could do anything with Abdullah Mason?
I just think Mason and his body's gonna
Mature
more. And I like Emilio. I think he's got the power. He's like more or less like I'm not gonna say like a Ryan Garcia, but he's supposed to be that figure.
Yeah.
He's got the pop.
So the same frame, similar frame.
Yeah, same frame. But I don't know, because this motherfucker from Cleveland, boy. I mean, they're both from Cleveland. But I'm saying Mason, I think he's gonna fill out more, and he's gonna be a bigger problem as he continues. I don't know how far he can go. I'm just saying.
I was gonna ask that. Like, do you see him as a guy who could be a champion at 140 or 147?
Yep. In my mind, I'm thinking, because I'm saying, okay, yeah, everybody's talking about that Melania fight. They've been saying it for a long time. I've been saying that, but damn, he is big.
Yeah.
Like, you probably seen physical than I did.
Yeah.
And you've seen also Emilio also.
Yeah.
So you can easily
They
see.
can fight. I don't think he's too big for Emilio.
No, they're talented, but I just think he's going to be a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Mason.
Yeah. No, especially.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I would have had my money, and that's just saying now. And I know it's Pops always comes up with crazy shit on Vargas.
Really?
Yeah, I like Vargas a lot. I like him a lot, but not against.
I would have never had my money on Vargas.
Not against. I don't know whatever you seen him. I mean, why you thought that way? But I'm saying I just think that I was big on him, but not no more against Mason.
Yeah.
No.
So you
and this right here was for me, not the change of the guard, but the growing from him from like a teenager to an adult.
Yeah.
As him being a prodigy, he's not a prospect, but you know what I'm saying.
Like you're saying, he's like
climbed up a ladder.
He's like a fully mature champion now.
And he showed it, because if he would have gone to that fight and Belt would have beat him, we're not gonna give him credit to Mason.
But we're talking differently about him.
Right, you would, and he has that champion pedigree in him. Like you said, not on my watch.
Yeah.
you might be my brother, you might be this and that, but not on my motherfucking watch. Yeah. So I love that. I love the whole thing.
I know you, considering your whole run with Keyshawn Davis 2 months ago. I know in this scenario where you do see two guys that were friends that sparred from the same areas in and around the same area. I'm sure you also like that aspect of it. That the brothers fought. Two brothers fought.
I did too, because I think it brought the community. It brought the area. You didn't lose in this. I mean, you didn't lose.
Nobody lost. There was no losers.
Right, there was no losers. Everybody wanted this. The brothers are coming up. The father's doing a great job with all of them. You know what I mean? I call them the Jackson Fives.
Yeah.
And not no disrespect. I just think that they're so close knit, and my problem with them is I can't tell them apart. I can't. But I just know which is the superstar.
You know,
and
yeah.
Upcoming, and they all did good for their first fights too.
No, correct. So like right now, 135 Pops, the current champions, you got Rene who's holding the WBO title. The WBC title, that's going to be decided in August 1st between Lamont Roach and William Zepeda. And then I believe, Gervonta Davis is the WBA champion in recess. And then Floyd Schofield is going to fight Lucas Body for the full title. Well, that's being decided. So when you look at the landscape, who would you like to see Abdullah Mason unify with?
I'll be honest with you. For me,
yeah,
and man, I might be saying it too much too soon. I think I don't give a fuck. And I'm not just saying. I just think that this guy's gonna be a problem for everybody. But if I had my choice, I would like to see Murataya.
Yeah.
Only because I see him last time. I see how he fights, and he comes in and this and that, and he showed me. I think for me it'd be a win-win fight.
Yeah, he's gone a lot too as a fighter, especially for the Andy Cruz fight and some of the tough fights he had early in his career against like Tevin Farmer.
Yeah, and we don't know, and we don't really know about what's his name?
Who? Floyd Schofield, Tank.
When Tank's gonna come back, so
I don't think even if he was here, I don't think that's a fight.
He's
right
not gonna
now.
go down. No, yeah.
I don't. It just doesn't. I don't think that's a fight PBC would do.
Right, and I like Roach too. I think Roach would be but I think I'm gonna lean more towards the
Murataya fight. Yeah.
But I tell you who I want down the future.
Oh, go ahead.
Even though this is the different fighter, real quick. He fought the guy from DC. Once he gets better, the guy that fought Scooter
Davis.
Yeah, what because that.
I believe it's the same weight class.
Yeah.
Scooter, I thought he lost that fight. I like Scooter, good dude. Much love. I thought he lost that fight.
Yeah, but I think that him coming out and this and that, a good fight with him. It's just my opinion. Down the road, if he gets better, sharpen up his tools, like you see, he thought he lost.
He sharpen up a lot, like
him and Roach.
Him and Roach. Okay, I think I meant him and Mason, but
that would be a great fight. But as far as Mason, I don't see nobody plowing through him.
Okay, how about because I know the one fight that I think can happen, and I think it might be his big fight if he continue to make 135. What about Mason versus Kid Austin? Floyd Schofield.
Yeah, I don't know
if he becomes a champion. Because his dad's always vocal. He's like, Mason is not a threat to us.
Yeah, well, I mean, you keep talking, but I'm telling you right now, that's like a speed. They both got speed, but I think Schofield, I think he's got more of the speed and thing. But I think Mason, he's got everything. He's got the pop, got the outside, got the quick shot.
Getting really good experience too.
So I mean, he's an animal when he gets in there. I'm not saying Schofield don't have that. What his biggest fight? Who was he knocked
Floyd,
down?
I would say Floyd, Tevin Farmer. He knocked out Tevin Farmer like in one round.
And no disrespect to Tevin Farmer, but I'm just saying like. He's got to show me more. I've been wanting him to fight out. Him and his dad was lobbying for like Davis and this and that.
Yeah.
It's never happened. But I think if they fought, I still will pick up
Abdullah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abdullah.
Okay.
I think he'll lose that more pop, more range. With Schofield, he's just quick, fast, gets in there. But I mean, I think this guy can make adjustments and just be just as quick.
No, he definitely showed it. They drew the official number was 10,101 tickets. So when you hear that number for a young 22-year-old kid making his first title defense, what do you think about that for Mason?
I think what really surprised me, not even before that the fight in the audience, I think it really caught my eye a lot when you went down the hood and you went and you literally like got accustomed to Cleveland and you got to see everything and you got to see all these big billboards, but you at least would have thought I would have thought I wouldn't see. You
don't normally see that.
Yeah, or you see a burnt billboard or something. You know, messed up. When you see the community come out like they do for him, it tells you this guy's gonna be bigger than what it could be. Than that. I'm talking about Mason.
Real star. Yeah. Real star power for sure.
That's what we need in boxing. Somebody like that. And what I like about him, he's not afraid to fight anybody. He's not one of these Davis and the people.
Yeah.
The other group that just talk and they want this and they want that. No, this guy will be a straight killer.
And he respects you, but just not when it comes to that ring.
No, he'll even tell you. I've heard him a couple of times in a press conference. People say, "Yeah, we can talk right here, but in that ring, I'm fucking you up." That's just the way it is. And I think he's gonna be hard
guy to knock out.
Yeah, I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, I mean he's got knocked down before. Those what we've seen in other fights, but I think for me, the turning curve for him that showed me that he's up to that level was that he turned it on when he had to turn it on, and he finished him off the way he wanted to finish him off, and that's how he is.
Correct. Okay. So shout out to Lou Mason.
Yeah. Oh man.
Just gonna switch gears real quick.
Yeah.
And I want you to thoughts on this. So the co-main event was Bruce Carrington versus Rene Palacios. It was his first defense of the title as well.
Right.
He didn't have the performance Abdullah had. He was hurt a couple times. There was a knockdown that a lot of people thought should have got called. What did you make of Bruce Carrington's first performance as champion?
I've been telling you for a long time, and this was between you and me, but I've been telling you before. And no disrespect to him, Brooklyn, the Bronx heroics, and he's accomplished a big thing, getting the belt and everything.
Yeah, come from where he came from. Yep.
I've always said, I don't see him flip the switch.
You don't have those gears. You feel?
No, I don't see this. Like, take for example, I think he's probably having more fights than Mason, right? More or less.
No, Abdullah's at like 20 something.
The training between both of them, you could tell a hungry fighter and don't make adjustments right away, right? I'm not saying he's wrong because a lot of fighters do that, but his fighting to me was very disappointing. And we see a lot of fights of that in boxing, so I'm not saying that, blah, blah, blah. But to me, I expected more from him, from the way he's talking and this and that. And I've been telling you that and no disrespect to him, go Brooklyn, go Bronx, whatever. But when he meets Angelo Leo, and I'm not saying disrespect, Bruce Carrington, if you're listening to me, you need to sharpen up quick. And I'm not taking no disrespect from Palacios. Palacios came in there, pushed him back, did what he had to do. If he had more time, could have done better. I just didn't like, but I did not like about him and about his boxing. It's like when he got hit, he just didn't get up.
Yeah.
And continue on and show, okay, now it's time to get my Brooklyn shit on and let's fight.
You don't like his reaction. You don't like how he was
turning around and just already crying to the referee. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just telling you as an open or objective, whatever it's called, subjective thing.
Objectively.
Yeah, like that. I don't like that. I think, and I'll say it again. I'll say it here. I said it in your comments. He needs to sharpen up on a lot of things. Angelo Leo got angles. Angelo Leo got range. Angelo got speed.
Punch.
And he will push you back. He will come to you.
And not let you get out, probably.
And you're not going to get out that corner. And if he got you, he's going to go for the kill. That's just me. So, for me, congratulations. You made your first defense. And as Angelo Leo said, I heard before on social media, like you say, he gave him props with it. Now he can really say he's a champion because he made a defense. You know what I'm saying? But if he gets in there like he was talking about Palacios, he's going to do this, or he's going to do that, and he's going to dominate, no.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I just don't, and I could be wrong. And I don't want people to think I'm a New York hater and everything. I'm just saying, like, I don't see that killer instinct in him like I wanted.
You don't see the next gear.
Right, and then when I see him get to the corner, he doesn't counter enough or turn himself around. He'll just sit there like this guy. This guy to me wasn't, I wasn't saying he wasn't a bad guy, the Mexican guy, but I don't think that he was. He's just
not an upper echelon like fighter.
Like I expected Bruce to be. So to me, it was a good win for him. Got defended, but it was very disappointing. If you do not make, I'll say it again, if you do not make any adjustments within yourself or any other fighters, you will be losing that belt.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not hating on that.
As far as Angelo, I would agree with that. He does need to get better for Angelo. I still think Bruce versus Espinoza is a very
fight.
Even fight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I was talking to some of the guys press row about this because I feel like they're both vulnerable. So I came to this conclusion yesterday, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think that, so the perception is that, Espinoza and Bruce, a lot of people felt before this fight, maybe it's different now, but before this fight with Palacios, a lot of people were saying that they feel like that Espinoza and Bruce were the two best featherweights in the division. But as time is going on, and I'm watching these guys fight, and you look at the resumes,
mm-hmm.
I actually feel like it could be the opposite.
Right.
I think Espinoza and Bruce might be the two weak ones in the division.
Right.
And I think it's actually Angelo Leo. And even though I can't stand this guy's style, I hate watching him fight.
Right.
Brandon Figueroa, because Brandon Figueroa has his resume. You can't shit on him when he beat Mark Moxile,
right.
Nick Ball. He did fight Stephen Fulton. He has the resume. What do you think about Bruce versus Espinoza?
I'll say like this, and I'll go with that for both him, Espinoza, and Figueroa. Both of them guys are gonna come and constantly punch you. They will punch you. Figueroa, if you get it close to him, he's gonna keep punching you, coming to you. Bruce better have an answer for that. The same thing with Espinosa. He's going to pressure you. He's going to come forward, and he's going to put that pressure on you, and he's going to keep coming and punching the shit out of you. I don't think, in my opinion,
Bruce
has any answers for that yet. Not saying that he's not capable of doing it because he won a belt for a reason. You know what I mean? I give that credit. But I just don't think that he would handle either one, honestly.
Damn.
I'm telling you, I don't really.
So you're saying that you think Bruce is the weakest champion of the division.
I don't think.
Much, right?
I don't think that. But I've been saying that all along, even before he won the belt. I've said that I like how he fights. I like this and that, but I don't see it. And watching him fight against Palacios, even giving more of a reason to lean towards what I believe.
Yeah.
And I respect everybody's opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not hating on Brooklyn or New Yorkers, so don't come in here just like the other said. I'm just telling you right now, he needs to just sharpen up his sword.
Okay.
I think both of them will give him problems. I think
Brandon Figueroa and
they're both
Espinosa?
punches, and they're gonna come. Figueroa's not gonna stop punching. If he gets him in the corner like Palacios,
yeah. What do you feel is of the champions? I know it's not Angelo, but who do you feel is most beatable for Bruce between Brandon and Espinosa? Who do you think he has a better shot with? You're Bruce's manager. You had to get Bruce a title.
I would say out of the two, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is just me thinking and just going right off the rip right now.
Yeah.
I think he'll have a better fight with Espinosa than he will against Figueroa. Reason I say that is Figueroa is mostly pressure, but I just think the output punch by Figueroa and the way he comes in there, the way I've seen him fight, is a lot more harder for Bruce to stop than he will Espinosa. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
So,
I feel like Espinosa and Figueroa are kind of similar. I just think Figueroa is more durable. I don't think Espinosa is as durable. That's why I give Bruce a chance against Espinosa, because he might hit him with one of them right hands or put a combination together, and he might have his way with a guy like Espinosa.
Yeah. So I mean, all I can say is prove me wrong, choo. That's my saying. I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm just saying, like, I just need you to sharpen up your tools a certain way. I don't like when you come in there and you go inside and you do this, you come back. But I did not like when you were getting pushed in the corner and you didn't respond. Or take, for example, after Mason was fighting Bell with the 1-2, he had his shots. You weren't doing enough. You were getting up, turning around, and getting pushed back again. And I would say that Palacios had more time, or vice versa.
He started too slow.
Yeah.
He started way too slow.
But like I said, I won't know. I just think that if you want to keep that belt, this is what I'm telling you. You got the most precious belt. But
the WC belt?
Yeah, but I don't think you're going to keep it too long.
There you go from Pops. All right.
I'm just saying, and people are going to say, I hate black people. I don't hate nobody. I have to put that out there because I'm going to get a comment.
They're going to say, there go Pops again.
Yeah, you go hating the black guy. No, but, and I've talked to Bruce. He's a nice guy. I like when he was making the impersonation of The Rock.
Yeah. Now, Bruce is cool.
He's got a great personality. I just don't think he got that killer instinct in response. I don't.
Okay. Fair enough. Everybody has their opinions. That's all I want to Pop. Yeah. So any final message about this card or?
Oh, I think it was great. I think it was a big eye opener for when some fighters they don't they want to feel the value within the community and vice versa. I think the way the Masons carry themselves in Cleveland, even Tiger Johnson, another guy. I mean, he's another good Olympic fighter. Got the hunger. All these cities where we all come from, they have our stories. These guys are something. But he's another hungry fighter who calls out Devin Haney.
You got any thoughts on that? Well, might as well. You brought it up.
I like Johnson, but the last couple of things in my mind, I've been leaning more towards Haney. I don't know why.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Is it hell freezing over outside?
Yeah. But I think Haney's I think he's gonna be bigger. I think he's gonna be bigger. Even though they're both 140 or whatever.
147.
I think Haney's be a little
you mentioned experience. Like, does the championship experience is that the difference too?
Yeah, he sat more than with Tiger Johnson, but that's not taking out with Tiger Johnson.
Because I don't think Devin. I could be wrong, but I don't think Devin's ever fought an American Olympian before.
Yeah,
I think Tiger fought Tiger be the first time he fights an American.
High, and Tiger Johnson can punch. You know what I mean? And he got the nice jab. He got the movement, the height.
Puts combinations together real nicely too.
So and he's hungry. He wants that fight for whatever reason.
Got jumped.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was the way.
In New York, yeah. You remember he got into an argument with his little brother or
Okay,
whatever,
oh, that was the
and
way.
then Devin
Oh, okay.
Devin people jumped and beat the shit out of Tiger Johnson.
Oh, okay.
Got big old cut over his eye.
So he couldn't say nothing or something, right? What was it? I didn't understand that. The restraining order. Who has it?
So
Haney?
no.
Oh.
So I don't know if this is
Whatever.
true, but supposedly Tiger Johnson has a restraining order on
Okay.
Devin Haney. So that's why Devin Haney. That's why when I asked the question, Tiger, because
Yeah.
Devin had tweeted, "I can't even say anything about this dude because he has a restraining order of me."
Yeah.
You know?
So,
But he probably Tiger. I mean, I'm not gonna vouch for that.
No.
I don't know why he
No,
does.
no.
I don't know why he does what he did. But one reason he might I got a restraining order is because he doesn't want to see Devin until he fights him again. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I think 1 and 2. He wants to avoid the same conflict. His little brother comes in again, another fight that he's fighting at another card or something. His brother starts. egging him on or something.
Yeah.
So
And it happens
he did
again.
that to protect himself.
Correct.
Not because he's going to fight, because he just knew
He's
tough
10. Devin has the WBO title. Tiger's 10. He was 10 in the WBO before the win against Christopher Guerrero. So I'm sure he's gonna move up.
Do you think Bill will put them up against each other?
I don't know, cause I mean I don't think it's really an option right now. Like
No.
Tiger's not of a name. Like right now,
Right.
there's more and more fights on the table.
Right.
So for Tiger, I think more realistic fights after this win that he just got would probably be like Brian Norman Jr. or Rohan Polanco.
Yeah. Somebody was saying though. I was reading this in the comments. They were saying like Norman. He's a big good fight, but he better not get hit by Norman. Somebody was saying
You
that.
can say it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You better not get Brian Norman Jr. Better just box him.
Yeah. So that'd be a good fight, but I have to go with Atlanta on that one.
You think Brian Norman beats Tiger Johnson?
I'm big on. I haven't talked to Brian on that, but I'm big on Norman. I still think Norman can be that factor.
A factor.
I mean, the fight he had last time, he did knock the guy out, whatever, gave him confidence back.
Oh, the Canadian guy he fought down there.
Yeah.
Norfolk, yeah.
But I want to see him now. All these big dogs, new dogs that are coming in. Let's get them all together in the same pound and see what happens.
I'm not gonna lie. Brian Norman is one of my favorite fighters in
Me too.
boxing. I'm not so sure he beats Tiger Johnson.
No?
Nope. I'm not sure.
Wow. You say
Because
but Tiger's taller, right? Too, right?
Tiger is just
Reggie?
Tiger can box. Tiger throws really good combinations together. But I think Brian Norman Jr. has a bit of that puncher syndrome. His chin ain't the greatest.
Right.
That could also be too. His body, he might need to go up to 54 because he fought last fight in Norfolk. It wasn't he fought at 140. It was contracted at 148.
Yeah.
And I know he did an interview and said that they play out the scales. But either way, I just think, my opinion, I think the reason why he gets knocked down so much is probably because he maybe needs to go up to 54. He's not like tall,
are you saying,
but he has that like
as big as he is.
He has that. He's a stocky guy.
Slows him down, you think, more or less, or
no. It's just it's a punch resistance thing.
Okay.
That's what I feel. So I don't know. I like that fight. I think Tiger versus Brian Norman Jr. is a very interesting fight. I think they should do that fight. If it was up to me, I'd like to see that fight somewhere like if Keyshawn Davis has another card over there in Norfolk, because Virginia is kind of in the middle of Ohio and
well,
Atlanta.
I like when you spoke real quick. I like when you spoke to Moretti.
Carl Moretti, yeah.
Yeah, Carl Moretti, respect him. I like when you were talking about. I mean, he threw him some facts that he didn't even know.
Yeah.
He was like, what I'm getting at, he's willing to make the fights with all these guys. Just wants to get everything over them.
Yeah.
Like if let's say Leo and Bruce Hill, let's get this fight done. I think, like you say, the fight's getting made right away, but we don't know because everybody's going. Like he doesn't know.
There's a lot of factors.
A lot of dominoes going through.
Yeah.
So, but I like to see Top Rank make the fights, and I like the fact. Hey, shout out to TNT, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can watch it there, and it was good. You had Crawford, you had
Porter, Bradley.
Yeah.
So you thought it was a good first broadcast for TNT?
I liked it. I liked having them three there. And so, you know what I like about boxing, real quick? I like to feel like I'm 100 miles away, 1,000 miles away. But just watching it, I'm there. I can feel the commentators let you feel that you're there. Not like some of these other commentators on other shows that I just like, what the fuck?
Like when you watch a DAZN show.
Watching a ballet or watching something else. So, and you gotta have personalities like that to make it to what it is.
Yeah. So hopefully, we get some big fights. You know, some of these featherweight fights you talk about, I hope we can get like an Angelo Leo versus Bruce Carrington on TNT, or Tiger Johnson versus Brian Norman Jr. on TNT.
Right.
Because I wasn't watching the broadcast, but I could kind of see the graphics on the screen from where I was sitting, and it looks of a higher quality than like the regular DAZN shows.
Oh man, the way they did it, when I turned it on, I just got a great feeling for right from the. I was like, man, I like this. Because I went to DAZN, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to listen to these two fools again. No disrespect to Joe Moore and the other guy, but I'm just saying, like, I like that the way they did everything there. the whole thing worked out pretty good for me. You know.
All right, Pops. Well, we got to go and watch the USA play in the World Cup. So,
That's right.
Thank you, and we'll have you on again.
Yeah,
I guess after
we'll
the next
try to
card.
make up whatever.
Let us know, hey, guys, in the comments. Let us know. Do you like these long form sit downs with Pops? If you like it, in the comments, just say we want to see more of it.
Yeah, and like I said, nothing. It's nothing personal, just business. Okay?
All right, Pops.
Okay. Take care. God bless. Yeah.